Hello and welcome back, and also we are here today to do the Adventure Quest Gossip. So of course that means we have got lots of new sets and items that we're going to show for you. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, make sure you do, and of course leave the video with a like. So we've got lots and lots to talk about, and as you have probably predicted, May the 4th items are starting to creep in rather heavily now, and there's a couple that I'm going to show you earlier on which I'm really excited to talk about, but they'll probably end up being AdventureCoin tagged as per usual, but who knows. Anyway, so let's start getting into this. So first up, I just want to talk about the new drop items, which of course are limited time. They will be AdventureCoin tagged, and they're the little Tendu birthday gear. They drop from any Dark Makai, so you can head along wherever you want to go kill them. Farm out the new items. I believe there's 3 or 4 to collect, so make sure you keep on grinding them. So here we go, Necrotic Sabre of Doom. It pops out like you would expect a lightsaber to. That's the easiest way I could describe it, and I'm really excited to see that when it comes into the game. We've also got this Orbital Doomstrike as well to look out for, which I'm hoping will be like one of them helms that go out through the roof of the map. Of course, they're usually about 2,000 adventure coins plus if you want to get your hands on something like that. So, on the theme of Star Wars, here is the Blinding Sabre of Destiny by J6. No idea if that's actually what it's going to be called, but judging by the Necrotic Sword version, I thought, you know what, it just sounds like a good idea. Anyway, so let's move on to even more Star Wars items. So, Galactic Empress. Now, this is of course the locks, but we've also got the armour to go with it, which I'll zoom in on for you in just a second. So I'm presuming by the locks, they're just going to be colour custom pretty much. So as we can tell, we've got a white one and then a purple hair one. So if you've got a female character and fancy getting your hands on that, why not? You should be able to very soon. And we'll come on to these items in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. And of course there is the actual armour itself for the Empress. So here we have what I presume is going to be a new Nulgath Pet at some point. It looks to be a bank pet rather than a quest pet, but time will tell with that, and I do hope that we see that one sliding into the game at some point. So, we've talked a little bit of Nation there, let's dabble into the Legion. So this is a new Legion weapon by Tyrannus. No idea if this is actually coming into the game or if it's just sort of a bit of fun commission-y kind of thing. So we'll just have to sit back and put our feet up and see what the future holds for that weapon, and if we do ever manage to ever obtain it. So, moving on again, bit more Legion, Ancient Legion set, which looks like Krulon's working on at the minute. So this is the kind of item that we will expect to see at some point over the coming weeks for some sort of event. It is obviously a pretty thorough set, and there's a lot going on here, so a lot of different parts to it. So maybe it'll be part of some sort of upgrade package, or indeed, maybe a featured gear. We can dream for Legion token merge, but who knows? So, Shadowscythe Space Commander. So this is what we were talking about a little bit earlier on. So this is sort of the Stormtrooper version, or of course the Shadowscythe Stormtrooper is what we're going with here. Which also, I believe this is going to be a cape rather than a pet, although it might be a pet. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see for that. But that's the size comparison, so maybe actually looking at that, I think it's going to be a sort of a TIE Fighter pet, which I think sounds absolutely awesome. So we looked last time at the Thunderborn Swimsuit. I showed you the female version and the nice little animation that goes with it, and now we have a lot more items to talk about, and of course you can see here there is going to be a male version of it as well, which we could sort of predict. And inevitably there's going to be a surfboard, an umbrella, didn't see that coming, not going to lie. And some very nice helms and capes here to look at as well. There's also another little variant, sort of a darker gothy version. So if you haven't figured, these will be part of the summer shop items whenever that time comes. So this is the StarBreaker Set. Just thought I'd feature this because I saw it whilst I was scrolling and I thought, you know what, it's actually quite nice, and why not feature something like this? No idea, probably not coming into the game, but it was just a nice thing to put out there, and maybe AE will spot it and think, yeah, actually this would be a cool addition. Next up, we've got this set designed by Attar here. It's sort of like an Avis series, which is what it's been called, and you'll sort of see what I mean by that in a second. So there's a rogue version, a warrior version, a ranger. I guess that could go on forever and ever, really. Mages, witches, goodness knows what. There's some nice little weapons here. I guess you can tell, very basic thing. And of course, some very nice helms as well to go with it. So lastly, I just wanted to touch on the Crystallis rewards, and of course this Chronokeeper here, which will be coming in very soon. I couldn't remember if I'd mentioned this before, so I thought if I just chuck it in at the end, just in case I did, so you don't have to rewatch it 10 million times. And of course, if you didn't see it before, now you have. So guys, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure of course you leave the video a like, and of course subscribe, and I will see you all again incredibly soon for another video, and I presume it's going to be 5 more cool things. So until then, have a lovely day.